Hey, Carol! Did you finish that stuff I asked you to do?
Good morning, Liz. That work you asked me to do? I'm not really sure what you're referring to.
Are you for real? That Excel file I asked for. I have to submit that file to Mr. Johnston by noon. I told you to have it done by then. Don't you remember, for God's sake?
Yeah, okay. I've got a pile of Excel files I'm working on at the moment. Can you point me in the right direction?
It's the one for the new account. I wanted you to add that total sequence to the file.
Total sequence?
It's used to provide a shortcut to data in a spreadsheet or something. Come on, you don't even know that? I thought you said you could use Excel.
Oh, do you mean token sequencing?
Huh? Anyway, Mr. Johnston asked me about it this morning, so I left it on your desk. I asked you to do it, so just do it. Got it?
Liz?
Yeah, what is it?
It's Mr. Johnston's job to assign work to other staff members, not yours. You're just a normal employee like the rest of us. What's more, you've only been here for a month or so. Actually, I have more seniority than you. TBH, you're not in a position to be giving me orders.
Huh? You're not serious. You're a contract employee. Don't act like you run this place. Everyone knows that a full-time employee has way more say-so than some mere contract employee. Everyone knows that. A full-timer has way more seniority than contractors. So, as an official employee of this company, you, the contractor, do as I say. That make you one of my staff members that I can boss around. Simple as that. Besides, you've only been assigned to this section for like a month. Give me a break. You're like 100 years too early to boss me around. Have I made myself clear? If so, get that total whatever done by 3 p.m.
You mean that token sequencing function, right?
Yeah, whatever, same thing. I'll tell Mr. Johnston that I made the changes, so when you're done, put that file on my desk, would you? Hey, did you get it done?
Yes, finished it over an hour ago.
Huh? See? If you put your mind to it, you can get it done. Okay, so what I want you to do next is...
The customer list, right?
Huh?
I put together that list through Access and updated it to the latest version. Oh, and that PowerPoint presentation you wanted. That's all ready to go. I placed that all in the new accounts folder. Just input today's date and you'll find it. If you relay the info to Mr. Johnston, he can access and use it right away during the meeting.
Hold on a second. Do you mean to tell me you got all that done in the last 2 hours?
Yes, that's right. I'm sure I got everything that you asked for. There's nothing missing. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, right.
If there is nothing else, my shift is ending, so I gotta wrap things up.
Not so fast! You're still in company's time!
I'm sorry, my folks are in town this week, so I want to spend as much time with them as I can. I already informed the section chief about leaving early this week.
Oh, yeah, alright.
Actually, I was supposed to leave before noon, but...
Oh, it's my fault, huh? Is that what you're hinting at?
I didn't say that. So, that's the story. I better get going.
Hey, good evening, Carol.
Oh, hey Liz. I'm currently off the clock. Is there something you need?
About those files for the allocation process for that Monday meeting?
Next Monday?
My boss just asked me for a bunch of additional files for that account we're working on. He apparently wants it by 11 a.m. for the meeting with clients in the afternoon. I think it was scheduled for 2 or so get that done ASAP. This is really urgent. Okay, I'm counting on you.
Liz, hold on a second.
Huh? Not more of that belly aching, I hope. You're working for me. I suggest you do exactly what I tell you to do. Got it?
I have no intention of belly aching, as you put it. It's just that Monday. I already took the morning off. I informed the company several weeks ago. As I said, my folks are in town and we will be attending a friend's reception. Those events tend to go on forever, so... What's more, the reception is a couple of hours away. A pretty long drive. Figured I should take the morning off.
Huh? You're not serious. You're being a bit self-centered, don't you think?
Excuse me?
For Pete's sake. You've only been at this company for a month. You're just a new hire. You really have the gall to take time off so soon?
Well, regarding my work preferences, I confirmed the company policy beforehand. I would not have taken the job if I wasn't free to choose my schedule. Besides, there is no company policy that I know of that says a contract worker can't take time off, even after a month of being hired.
Yeah, well, it may not be a company policy, but it's just common sense. Even if you're allowed to take, most employees won't. Out of courtesy to the company.
Not sure about that. I think you're way off. There are certain labor laws. I doubt the company wants to run afoul of such laws.
Huh? What are you, a lawyer?
Maybe 10 or 20 years ago. That kind of thinking may have been the norm, but with a new and younger administration, work environment has changed drastically. There is no more working overtime out of obligation to the company. Recent labor laws are very beneficial to workers, you know. And that goes for both full-time employees as well as contract workers like myself.
Well, there may be such a policy in place, but we ignore that for the good of the company.
Didn't you take a week off to go on that vacation last week? What you're saying and your actions don't seem to coincide.
Don't give me that! I really can't believe you, Carol. You've only been here for a month and you talk like some know-it-all professor or something. So cheeky.
Well, anyway, I'm busy on Monday. I did everything by the book. And the company confirmed that it's okayed, so I have no intention of changing that.
Hold on a second, Carol.
If the boss assigns you the job, I suggest you take care of it. After all, it's your job.
No, I can't accept that. You be here early Monday morning. I expect those files by 11 a.m., got it? I have every right to assign you this work. I'm a full-time employee here. You work for me.
Am I hearing you right? I mean, really? Are you being serious?
Of course I'm serious. You are really slow to catch on. It's common knowledge in this day and age. A full-time employee is way higher in stature than some part-time contractor like you. Let me put it real simple, so you understand. I am a full-time employee, which makes you my underling. So any job I assign you, that's coming from your superior.
Okay, I get it. That's how you perceive your current position at the company.
Yeah, I mean, it's common sense. You don't do what I say, and I have no other choice but to tell the boss and the other managers that you're an incompetent worker. Hey, Carol, pick up! Why aren't you here? You're supposed to be here in the office at 8 a.m. sharp. Come on, stop ignoring me! How many times did I tell you to be here? You know what this means, right? This is your boss. I'm giving you an order. Pick up!
Oh, Liz, good morning.
It's about time. Where the hell were you? Do you realize it's after 9 a.m.?
Yes, of course. What about it?
Where the hell are you?
I just pulled off to the side of the road to answer your text.
And so what time are you planning on arriving today?
I'm still on the road back. No way I can make it in the morning.
Are you out of your mind? What are you planning to do about those files I asked you to do? I told you to get those done by 11 a.m. Don't tell me you forgot.
I've said this countless times. I took the morning off. The office is aware of it.
Yeah, and I told you countless times. Your boss is telling you to do your job. I never gave you permission to take time off.
Well, you know what? I think you should take this up with your boss and see what he has to say about it.
Huh?
You can say you assigned your contract worker to do a specific job. She snobbishly turned you down. Really simple if you think about it, don't you agree? And you can add that you, as my immediate boss, commanded me to do a job, but I said I took the morning off and failed to show up. Then you could ask him what you should do about those files. That makes sense, huh? Seems like the only option you have.
Well, I could, but...
If that's all, I gotta get back on the road.
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
I've already wasted time pulling over. I have to get my dad to drive since I have some spreadsheets to work on.
Spreadsheets? Doesn't mean you have the PC with you? Then why don't you start working on those files?
Sorry, goodbye.
Don't you dare cut me off! Carol, pick up! This is all your fault! Answer, for God's sake!
Hello, can I help you?
I thought you were coming to the office in the afternoon!
I am at the office. At the main office.
Main office? You're just a part-timer. What are you doing there? This is no time to be screwing around. This is all your fault. Do you realize the trouble you've caused?
Trouble? Me?
Those files I asked you to do. I couldn't get them in on time for the meeting.
Oh yeah, those files. Another staff member got those done in time for the meeting.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, about the work you've been assigning me. I reported all that to Mr. Johnston, your boss. He took a look at the workload and reassigned the work to me and the other staffers.
Huh?
So regarding those additional files, Mr. Johnston knew I was taking the morning off, so he reassigned that to another staffer, who subsequently got it done in time. So, no worries.
You've got to be kidding me! What the hell are you doing going directly to my boss? You're just a lowly contractor. You have no right to do that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If I was a lowly contractor, I would never be able to do that. You're certainly correct about that.
What the hell are you blabbering about?
My boss gave me permission. I'm going to be straight with you, Liz.
What? What is it?
I just recently joined the HR department as a full-time employee.
HR?
I'm also related to the company president.
The president?
You know what? We're actually the same. New employees.
Wait, hold on a sec. What's going on here? What are you even talking about?
Well, it seems that section you're working in, apparently 5 staffers had quit in the last year. The main office thought it was strange and wanted to investigate why. Obviously, they had to get to the bottom of it. They chose me as a new employee and somebody nobody knew to work there as a contractor. My job was to monitor the situation and work environment of our section to determine the cause.
Not sure what you're getting at. What's that got to do with me?
Simply put, I was assigned by the main office to investigate your department.
Investigate?
I was able to monitor the environment of your department for the past month, and I did feel the entire atmosphere of the office seems a bit too relaxed. But the main problem was you, Liz. You were the main problem.
Me? What did I do that was so terrible?
Do you really not know?
All I've been doing is working and doing a good job of it, for your information.
The main problem was your brash attitude towards contracted workers. You even said it to me. A full-timer has way more seniority than contractors, and that I was your staff member.
Yeah, well, that was because...
Your thinking on such matters is completely mistaken. And regarding all that work you've been forcing onto other staffers, the reason is because you don't have a full grasp of how to use the software. We all know your educational background. Well, subsequently, Reed pressed your current boss and another manager about their relationship with you. And lo and behold, it seems they were regular customers at Starlight Lounge downtown, where you worked. We found that you had relations with them, and in exchange for your services, they promised you a full-time job at this company. Am I leaving anything out?
Hold it a second. How could you know?
And this relationship is still ongoing. For your information, Mr. Johnston and the other managers spilled the beans about this relationship and how you landed this job.
You can't be serious. This is not happening!
This is a problem. A big problem for our company. It goes completely against our strict compliance policies.
Can't we work something out?
Regarding you and the others, a judgment has already been made regarding this unfortunate situation.
This is not happening!
The manager of the HR department is on his way there to relay the consequences regarding this matter.
What's going on?
Actually, I'm typing this online in the cab. I'm headed over there right now.
You've got to be kidding me, right?
All right then, I will talk to you later. When we arrived at the office, all the people involved gathered into one of the meeting rooms. It seems Liz was working at the Starlight Lounge as a hostess to pay off her ex-husband after their divorce. Well, she managed to pay off her debt, but now needed a full-time job. Not just any job, but a stable office job. So she curried favor with those guys and landed a job in the company. As a consequence, these guys were demoted to mere office workers. What's more, they were transferred to far-off company affiliates. As for Liz, it was determined her educational background and computer skills were severely lacking, and as a result, she was subsequently fired. Mr. Johnston's wife obviously found out about the whole affair and demanded a divorce, and I hear he had to pay a significant amount as compensation. The head of the HR department's last words to Liz were, "Education and computer skills are important if you want to land a good position." Not really sure if she took it to heart, though.
Hey, Mindy. My room's not cleaned up yet. What's up? Check your line messages occasionally, would you please? It's not as if you're busy or anything. Hey, come on, answer. Sorry about that, sis. Is there something you want? As I said, my room needs cleaning. I told you to clean it up by today. Yeah, well, about that. I'm really busy with work right now, and I won't be able to make it over there all this week. I think I mentioned it earlier. Huh? I said I wanted it done by today. I can't understand why you can't do it. As I said, I have work. Here we go again. Working online or something. Still just a housewife. Huh? Hear about your type often these days. Say you work at home, but you're really just taking it easy. You just don't have the ability to do anything. So you just make up this so-called home office crap just to look cool. That's really not my intention. I don't think there are many people that are successfully working from home. Well, it depends on the kind of work you do. For me, as long as I have a PC and internet connection, I'm good to go. Yeah, you just say that, but I bet you're just checking out social media sites or playing games. Actually, I'm really working. Whatever. A waste of time bickering back and forth about it anyway. But I just can't understand why my little brother, Jim, married the likes of you. You're his wife, not even working, and you can't even help out with the cleaning? I love my little brother, but he's got really bad taste in women. Anyways, just get my room cleaned up ASAP. It's too late to do it today, but make sure you get it done tomorrow. All right. I'll stop by in the morning.
Hey, Mindy. Where you at?
Hey, Jim.
I just got up, but noticed you were gone. What's up?
Oh, sorry. I left a note on the kitchen table. I just arrived at your parents' place.
Huh? Don't tell me. Is my sister on your back about something again?
Huh? Yeah.
Sorry. Guess I was pretty late last night. Didn't get a chance to tell me beforehand, huh? My fault.
No. No need for you to apologize.
But wasn't that deadline for that project you're working on coming up? You really don't have to do this.
I have to help out a little.
Yeah, maybe, but my sister's asking too much of you. Anyway, she just wants you to clean her room, right?
Yes?
What's with her? Like an hour's drive from here. What does she think you are? A maid? Can't see why she doesn't clean her room herself.
Thanks, Jim.
Huh?
Thanks for sticking up for me. Makes me feel a lot better.
But it's just not right.
And besides, your mom and dad understand that my work is important to me. I'll try and get your sister to see the light someday.
Well, okay. If that's how you want to play it. But if there's anything I can do, ask me. Anytime. Just don't keep it all penned up inside of you. That can get pretty stressful.
Yeah. Thanks. I will. I'll finish up here in a bit. I'll head home after that.
Okay, no problem. Oh yeah, the cooking and cleaning for today? I'll take care of it all. You just concentrate on work, Mindy.
Seriously? That would be super helpful.
Okay, careful driving back.
You got it. And thanks. What is it? I'm really busy now. This is Mindy. Did you take my computer from my room? Huh? I stepped out to go shopping, and when I got back, my desktop PC, monitor, everything was gone. What are you talking about? A neighbor saw the whole thing. She said she saw you come into the house and cart off the PC and monitor. Oh my god. Busted! Did you make an extra key from the one your mom had? Is that how you got in? Yeah. My PC went haywire, so... And so you took my PC? That's right. But what's it to you? You're only using it for games and stuff. I think I can make way better use of it. I need it back right away. I mean ASAP. Huh? That PC is for my work, and I need it. I need to get a lot of stuff done today. How am I supposed to get any work done? Huh? If you need a laptop, I can lend you mine. Nah, no thanks. This one is way more powerful. And besides, the screen is huge. Besides, what's all the whining about work? Stop with your pretending to be so cool. And what do you plan on doing with it anyways? If your PC is busted, just send it out to get repaired. Well, I am planning to send it out. So that means you took mine because you had some urgent matter you had to take care of? Is that it? Well, an urgent matter... what's with all the questions? I borrowed it. That's that. This PC is way too good for you. The specs are way too high just for watching YouTube all day. You should be grateful that I will make much better use of it for you. No. I want it back right this second. You said you have a laptop. Use that for God's sake. I need the proper specs that the PC has, or I won't be able to complete my work. This little laptop can't handle it. Please, I'm pleading with you. Give it back. No way. I'm heading over there right now. What the hell is this? Huh? The name of this game folder is Kingdom Princess. Is this for real? Huh? Did you open my files? Why is there a folder name like that on your PC? I want to see this. I love this game. But it's password locked. Please stop looking through my personal stuff. Huh? Wow. Real touchy. Must be something really important. I said, please stop! Ooh, that good, huh? Now I really want to see it. That's not fair. I need to see this.
Hey, sis!
What is it, Jim? Aren't you at work?
I heard everything from Mindy and came right over. I just met up with her partway at Central Mall. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, yeah? But you've got to see this. Her PC has some really suspicious stuff on it.
Huh?
There's this folder for this game software. The folder has a password lock on it. Guess she doesn't want anyone to see.
Hey, come on, sis.
I thought she was just some boring little housewife. But it turns out, she's a hacker.
That's being a little dramatic, isn't it?
But don't you think it's a bit weird? Who names a folder Kingdom Princess? And why lock it up like this with a password?
So, after looking through her PC, that's all you can decipher?
Huh? Decipher? What do you mean by that?
I guess there's no other choice but to tell you. It was Mindy who designed and drew the illustrations for that game.
You're not serious. A boring little housewife could never draw something like this.
Mindy is the art supervisor for that character design.
Huh?
Okay. How about the pen name? Min-Yu. Does that ring a bell? As I recall, you did have a copy of that illustration, right? The illustrator of that game character is my wife Mindy, alias Min-Yu.
What did you just...
So that means you are scrounging through Min-Yu's illustration files. You probably won't be able to open it, but don't go messing up her files any longer. Would you please?
No way. You cannot be serious. A famous illustrator like Mind You is... Why the hell is she your wife? This is some sort of prank.
Oh boy. Did you already forget where I work?
Huh?
I work at a game company. We met while working on this project together. I knew you were really into our games, so I figured I'd better not mention that Mindy was involved. What I didn't figure was that you would steal her PC. I mean, who goes through the trouble of carting away that big PC and monitor? You're a real pain in the ass, sis.
I didn't. I was... If I knew that Mindy was that illustrator, I would have never done such a thing.
It's not about that. The problem is that you took the PC, or should I say, stole her PC.
I wasn't going to.
Let me guess. You were planning on playing that newly released game, but your PC broke down. But if you wanted to get your hands on that latest exclusive game, you had to continue playing, or you'd be disqualified. Hence, you couldn't wait for your PC to be fixed. So you went ahead and took Mindy's PC. That about sum it up so far? You're connected to the smartphone app, but you're not working. So using your own smartphone would drive up the cost, which you wouldn't be able to pay. You desperately needed to get your hands on that PC, didn't you? But unfortunately, you don't have the money to buy a new one. So a thought popped into your little head. Just borrow Mindy's PC for a while. Problem solved. Pretty accurate assessment, don't you agree?
Yeah, well...
I figured as much.
Hey, you there? That was some stunt you pulled.
Hello, Mindy. I was,
I wanted to ask, you didn't let any of the contents of the PC get out. I mean online or anything.
No. I wasn't connected to the internet yet. And I couldn't open the folder anyway.
Well, you're lucky. I was at fault too. I didn't put a lock on my office door. But to come into someone's house without permission and to enter someone's room and cart away that person's PC, that totally lacks common sense. Or more accurately, it's a crime.
Mindy?
Yes?
Can I have your autograph?
Huh? Come again?
I'm a huge fan of yours. That character design is awesome. I'm gonna drop by the stationery shop and buy a poster board later. So could you do a quick illustration on it and then sign it?
Sorry, I can't do that.
Huh?
You really can't be serious. Asking me for an autograph after you pulled that stunt?
But I can boast to all my friends that I have a famous illustrator as a relative.
Sorry, but I want nothing to do with you from now on. Not a friend, nor a relative.
What? Come on.
I will not respond to any of your calls from now on.
You're not serious. Please.
Feel fortunate that I didn't press charges. Goodbye. After that, I talked with Jim, and he contacted his company regarding the incident and issues regarding confidentiality. But since the files were not seen, and the PC was not connected to the internet, all was fine. However, as is evident by the line conversation, Jim's sister has no remorse for the inconvenience she caused, not to mention the potential harm she may have caused Jim's company. Her parents decided she must move out of the house and live on her own, without any financial support. But her folks did help her get a job. Apparently, it was her first time living and working on her own. We also decided to move out, just in case. Jim's folks insisted that their daughter reimburse us for the moving cost, as compensation for all the trouble she caused. She finally seemed to comprehend the harm her actions had caused, and after crying her eyes out, her parents finally forgave her. I'm not really sure if she learned her lesson or not. Oh well.